Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. Just wanted to explain a bit about, you hear these terms used on Facebook or with your mates down at the footy club or wherever it might be, talking about blocks and blanking plates and EGR blanks and blocks and 7mm and all these different size holes and what works and what doesn't. And a lot of people are really confused. I'm still getting people asking me questions, what is the blank plate? What is that? So I know a lot of you know, but look, we're just going to explain it all again, and we'll probably hopefully put a few new facts in there with it so that everybody understands a bit better. Now, there they are. There's the options. Now, firstly, I want to say I'm not saying whether it's legal or not, okay? It's up to you to work out whether it's legal or not. I wouldn't just straight out say it's illegal because it's grey area, the wording, depending what state you're in, and if you need to read that. And look, I don't believe there's anyone checking anyway. But if you want to be a law-abiding citizen, you need to really do some research and work out that, whether you're allowed to do this or not, whether it works out for you. You're not blocking it. So in the top right, we've got a blank. That would definitely be illegal. There's no doubt about that. Same as shutting off the EGR would definitely be illegal. Re-engineering the flow where the system still works but it doesn't cake up your intake, that may not be illegal. Again, you need to seek legal advice if you're worried about the legalities of it. I just want to be clear, we're not saying it's legal or not. What we're saying is what works. We see heaps of these vehicles, thousands of people put these plates in, and we have seen what works. So also in the picture we've got the one with the black on it. No, they don't block up, the hole doesn't block, none of that happens. The plate, where does it go? It goes at the start of the EGR cooler. That's where the EGR cooler joins onto the cylinder head, the alloy head. Basically, the way we see them fitted is people leave the standard gasket that's stuck against the head there. Don't pull it off, otherwise you'll have part of the gasket. See, the black parts will stay behind. Not so good. Then you will need a new gasket. Just leave it on the head. It's stuck there, just like it's stuck to this this plate. That was in one of our vehicles for some R&D, and of course it was for off-road use on private property only. Okay, so we did a lot of R&D with that one. No, it got stained black from the EGR soot. It didn't build up. It doesn't block. That's where it goes. Don't try and put it under the EGR valve. It will block up. You will get codes. It won't work. Okay, and we've heard about that from people. We get a lot of calls. We just specialise in 1kd and prados and the hilux engine, and we get a lot of calls from people after information, and we also gather a lot of information from that also. We do spend a lot of time on the phone, unfortunately. We've got the headset going, but so we try and keep the calls to a minimum because we are very busy, but that's all very important information. Now, there's different size holes we've tried. We've got a 5, a 6 and a 7 in the picture. The one we recommend is an awesome balance. If your EGR system's in normal working order, a 7mm plate will work really well. When I say that, it will reduce the flow enough, but it'll still allow the system to work. You won't get engine lights. If you get an engine light, you've got another issue. Any decent mechanic will be able to figure that out. I can't necessarily figure it out unless you bring it to me. If you bring it to me, I'll figure it out because that's what we do. Diagnostics, we can figure these things out. We're not going to leave you with an engine light coming on, right? Because every other vehicle has got a plate with a 7mm hole and it works. So if yours is throwing a code, then there's an issue. You've got a problem. You need to go and see whoever installed it or yourself or whatever, or someone that knows about these vehicles. And if you want to know who we recommend, you've got to contact us for fresh information because things change. People, they get old, they get tired, they forget things, whatever. And, sometimes you need some fresh young people that they're on the ball and they don't forget these things. So, we change who we recommend, I suppose, over time. So, look, there's plenty of people with a lot of experience around, older guys that don't get it wrong, but some do. And that's not necessarily the issue. I'm just giving you an example. Things change, okay? So the plate works really well. That's what it is. That's where it goes. Now, where do you buy it? You can go on eBay. The guys we recommend buying it off just because we like them. We think they're awesome people and Australian company that we like to support. That's Kaon 4x4. So on eBay, it's KAON 4x4, 4x4. That's the seller. You want to look at the one, they've got a picture of Australia with a yellow dot on Sydney and Brisbane. I don't know why it's that. You can ask them that. I think they need to change it to the Kaon picture. But anyway, they might have done that. This could be old information. Last time I looked, right? 7mm hole. They need to write 7mm in the ad. They've got the 6mm written on the ad with a 6mm. You don't want that one. You can try it if you like. It will flow a bit less. You may get an engine light P0400 every now and then. it's right on the edge, you know what I mean? I can tell you we've done R&D with that as well, and it might take 10,000 Ks to get an engine light. So if you've got a scan gauge or something, that's okay, because you can just clear the code every now and then. So feel free if you want to try a 6. Worst case scenario, you're going to pop it back out, drill out to a 7. You can even try a 5 if you like. We haven't done anything with a 5 yet. I have got clients or people that speak to me that tell me they've got a 5 in and they've had no problem. So it's up to you. Any other awesome products from K-On can be found on their website, kon.com.au. Yeah, we only recommend people we like and that we believe have good products. They're good people because they listen to what we say. If we see a problem or we think there's a way something could be improved, we'll have a chat with them and explain it instead of going, yeah, whatever, we don't care, we're the best, like a lot of companies. They listen, they think, they take it on board. They don't necessarily do what I say, but they take it on board, they think about it instead of just writing it off, and they make changes if there's improvements, if they agree, and they go ahead and do that, and that's why they've got one of the best products. So anyway, guys, that's the EGR plate. That's where it goes. If you didn't know that, well, you need to go back through all the old videos. Lots of information there. Like I always say, watch till the end. Make sure you're subscribed. You know, help your friends. You know, someone with a Hilux or a Prado 1kd. You know what? Help people that have got other diesels. There's a lot of information in these videos that's not just relevant to 1kds. People are going to get educated if they watch. So once again, guys, I hope that's been informative for you and helpful. Have a nice day. See ya.